Terra Classic sheds 10% in a week, and what's next for Lunc? These questions and more news we will discuss in today's video. Welcome to CryptoWhale. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So if you're interested in everything around Terra Classic, this is the place for you. Let's start with the Tera System token. The new major partner of the Terra ecosystem is Tera Systems. The Tera System development team will publish all news and changes on tokens such as Lunc, Luna, USTC, as well as their own token Stera. The token has been audited and is now ready to take over the crypto industry. Often you want to know the reasons behind the growth of Lunc, but information is hard to find in times of growth. So the Tera Systems team is here to solve this problem. If you want to support the much revolutionary Tera Systems and keep up to date with all the news and changes in the Terra ecosystem, then be sure to go. All links are in the description. So let's continue with that. The Terra Classic sheds 10% in a week, and when are bulls coming? Terra Classic has performed deplorably over the past 7 days. On March 25th, SUI was hovering around 0.30's $164. Notably, Lunc attained this price due to a bull cycle that started after the Montenegro Supreme Court released Terra co-founder Do Kwon on March 23rd. The resulting rally saw Lunc climb as high as 0.30's $172 on March 26th. However, Lunc began correcting downward soon afterward. By April 1st, Lunc had stabilized at around 0.30's $147. This price means Lunc has plunged 10% in a week. This performance explains why Terra Classic investors are eyeing profitable tokens. Per analysts, Lunc will reverse course and climb to 0.30's $169 by the end of April. Experts peg this prediction on investors steering clear of Lunc as they await Do Kwon's fate, which might involve extradition to South Korea or the US. To this end, experts recommend adding Lunc to the list of altcoins to watch. Let's also talk about, can the Terra Classic finally reach $1 as Binance burns 4 billion Lunc? The burn, which occurred on April 1st, represents the exchange's commitment to bolstering the Terra Classic revival campaign. Data from TerraFinder confirms that the exchange incinerated exactly 4.17 billion Lunc, worth $585,000 at current prices. This figure represents 50% of the fees accumulated by Binance on Terra Classic trades for the month of March, as promised by the leading exchange. Recall that Binance pledged to burn 50% of its Lunc trading fees every month in support of the burn campaign and the revitalization plan. Despite its legal issues with US authorities and the resignation of former CEO Changpeng Zhao, Binance has continued to keep to this promise. Notably, the recent 4 billion burn follows a previous 2.21 billion burn transaction carried out by the platform on March 1st. Interestingly, the exchange has promptly kept to its word throughout this year, with the first 2 burns occurring at the scheduled time. Binance incinerated 5.57 billion Lunc on January 1st and 2 billion tokens on February 1st. Cumulatively, Binance has now burned over 14 billion Lunc, currently priced at $1.96 million. The exchange has solidified its spot as the biggest Terra Classic burner, with the latest burn transactions bringing its total burns to 57.66 billion since the start of the burn campaign. Notably, the total Lunc burned by all entities has now increased to 114 billion, with Binance accounting for 50% of all burns. Meanwhile, despite the massive 4 billion burn on April 1st, Lunc followed the bearish path of the broader crypto market, collapsing by as much as 5% in a major intraday slump. Terra Classic witnessed another drop on April 2nd, resulting in a subsequent 8% collapse. Lunc eventually slipped below the 0.30's $15 price territory, further dampening any hope of a revival move. Notably, the Terra Classic community has continued to push the narrative of a potential rejuvenation for the Terra Classic ecosystem, which could see Lunc rise to $1. The token burn campaign is at the center of this rejuvenation plan, given that Terra Classic's collapse in May 2022 was due to a massive, unprecedented inflation surge. Interestingly, the community insists that a massive and sustained burn campaign could reduce the token's circulating supply enough to bolster its chances of reaching $1. However, at the reporting time, Lunc still has an extensive circulating supply of 5.82 trillion. Despite Binance's generous contribution, it could take years for the campaign to deplete this supply. At this point, the community would need an unprecedented burn event to reach its goal. Terra Classic currently trades for 0.30's $133 at the reporting time, up by a meager 7% this year, despite the rest of the market experiencing an impressive uptrend amid the bull run. Lunc would need to rally by 713,675% from its current position to reach $1. Now let's talk about that. The ChatGPT predicts Terra Classic price if Bitcoin hits $300,000 in January 2025. The cryptocurrency market is notoriously volatile, with prices capable of drastic swings in short periods. This volatility raises the stakes for investors and the potential for both massive gains and devastating losses. While no one can predict the future with absolute certainty, AI tools like ChatGPT are increasingly used to analyze market trends and offer potential insights into where the crypto market might be headed. ChatGPT, a powerful language model developed by OpenAI, delves into historical data and market correlations, offering intriguing predictions for altcoins like Terra Classic. According to ChatGPT, if Bitcoin were to surge to $300,000 by January 2025, it could potentially trigger a cascading effect across the entire crypto market. Altcoins with strong fundamentals and active communities like Terra Classic might experience a dramatic increase in value. Lunc specifically could potentially even hit the $1 mark. According to CoinMarketCap's data, Lunc is currently trading at 0.30's $133. Hitting the $1 mark would translate to a 670,000% increase in Lunc's current price. It's crucial to recognize the often symbiotic relationship between Bitcoin and altcoins. When Bitcoin experiences significant gains, increased investor attention spills over into the broader cryptocurrency space. This heightened interest can fuel demand for altcoins, causing their prices to soar in tandem or shortly after Bitcoin's rise. It's essential not to focus solely on speculative price predictions. Lunc's prospects are closely tied to the rebuilding and growth of its ecosystem. Here's a look at recent developments. The Terra Classic chain consistently undergoes upgrades and enhancements to bolster its security, resilience, and functionality. These improvements are crucial for attracting developers and projects to the Terra Classic ecosystem. The Lunc community boasts a strong and passionate following that drives several initiatives. These include burning Lunc tokens to reduce supply, advocating for exchange listings, and supporting new projects built on Terra Classic. A growing number of dApps are emerging on the Terra Classic network. These range from decentralized exchanges to gaming platforms and NFT marketplaces, all adding utility and value to the Lunc cryptocurrency. While ChatGPT's prediction of a $1 Lunc price is exciting, it's vital to approach such projections with healthy skepticism. The cryptocurrency market is famously unpredictable. External factors like global economic events, regulatory changes, and widespread investor sentiment can drastically impact prices in unexpected ways. Terra Classic isn't the only project seeking to re-establish itself after previous setbacks. Numerous other cryptocurrencies compete for a similar market share. And lastly, let's talk about Terra Classic price analysis. The latest surge came on the back of a few developments. The total number of Lunc and USTC holders reached a new peak, surpassing 5.5 million. Furthermore, there's a significant uptick in Lunc futures open interest, along with an increase in the price of 1,000 Lunc across trading platforms such as Binance and Bybit. The surge is likely driven by anticipation of the forthcoming V242 upgrade. Given these developments, the price could potentially rise to a high of $0.3026 in the short to medium term. This scenario would require overcoming the current resistance and sustaining a robust buying momentum above this level. Notably, this barrier has held itself up since late 2022. Within 2024, Lunc's valuation can even see a rise to a high of $0.3033. This level can likely pose as a barrier to further upside. Conversely, should the momentum falter and reverse, the price might retreat to its current support level at $0.3013, with the possibility of the asset reaching as low as $0.4093 in the most bearish outcome. Our predictive models forecast a substantial increase for Lunc, projecting an average trading price of $0.201 within the next 2 years. By 2035, the asset is expected to average at approximately $9. Moreover, the highest anticipated price within the year is $1.08. So how do you think? Can Terra Classic finally reach $1? Disclaimer: this video does not force you to buy any cryptocurrency or invest in anything. With this, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments your views on the Lunc's token, and make sure to turn on the post notifications to get notified every time we post a new video.